On this is FreeBSD. So in this video, I'm going to be demoing GPU pass-through on FreeBSD 14.3 release. Let's get started. So here, this is just my laptop, Furmark 13. Yeah, we're not going to be gaming on this computer. This is just like my normal day-to-day desktop. Sway and Wayland, you know how it is. But yeah, so this machine here, this is like my server, is my home NAS. It runs a bunch of services, but it also has a AMD Radeon RX 6900 XT card installed. And that's the card that I'm going to be passing into Windows 10 Pro. So on this machine here, we'll go ahead and I'll connect to my server. And then I just did a fresh restart, so the card should be fine. It shouldn't have like the AMD like hardware reset bug. I'm going to switch over to my script directory, and I'm going to go ahead and start the Beehive VM. I'm going to go ahead and switch my KVM to the dedicated card. So here's my regular machine, and you can see here that Beehive is starting up, and you can see all the CPUs here, and then you can see that this signal just died. When the Beehive machine starts up, we're gonna get the signal coming from Windows 10 Pro over to this monitor, and then we should be able to start testing out some of the games. So let's give it a second. Machine is booting up. And then while that's happening, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up HTOP so we can see the cores. This is running a Threadripper CPU, so it's 32 threads on this machine. You can see Windows 10 Pro just started up, and we have the acceleration is working. If I open up Device Manager, we'll see here, if you get a little bit closer, we'll see here that the AMD Radeon RX 6900 XT card is working. Right, device is working properly. And then this is my integrated card. I disabled it. I needed to pass it in because I wanted to have like the USB stack and like sound also passed in as well. And I couldn't just isolate those devices. So like, let's go ahead and start testing out some games, right? So first, let's try the Heaven benchmark, right? Let's see, does this even run? So let's say DirectX 11. I'm gonna do ultra quality in this case. Extreme tessellation, I don't know how this is going to perform, but let's see. 8x anti-aliasing full screen with system resolution, so that should be 2560 by 1440. Yeah, so we can see here, it seems like it's running pretty smooth. There's no lag whatsoever. I think if you look at this corner right here, there's this FPS counter. Right now it's at 120 frames per second, and then the AMD Radeon RX. If I put up the volume, you can see that there's audio as well coming through. Yep. So let's get out of that for now. Let's try let's try the Furmark benchmark. So we'll do benchmark at 1440. See what happens. So it's warming up there, and we can see that there's about 202 frames per second in the initial benchmarks. And we can see that the temperature is right now 66, 67 Celsius. So it's pretty nice. We'll go ahead and quit that. Let's go ahead and open up Grim Dawn. So some games now. We'll put up the volume as well. There we go. Yeah. And this is Grim Dawn running on basically as high settings as possible. Like everything is very high or ultra or 16 anisotropic filtering. So like everything is as high as possible. We'll go ahead and start that up. Lower that volume a little bit. Leveled up right here, put some stat points. Let's find some zombies. Yep, I wouldn't, if nobody told me, it wouldn't even feel like I'm running in a virtual machine. Lower that so you can hear them a little bit more. But it just doesn't feel like you're running in a virtual machine right now, right? And I guess that's the goal. That's the goal. Let's quit. Let's go ahead and open up Witcher 3. And of course, I just got this working recently, so I haven't really gotten time to like stress test it and like play for like hours and see if like the VM like shuts down or crashes. So far, I haven't had any crashes, like just once I've gotten it stable. But, yeah. Go ahead and continue with Witcher 3. There we go. All right. I mean, look at the lighting. It's like pretty beautiful.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Gotta use my Witcher senses. Hold on. I already know the keys over here. Now, you could get some artifacts. So hopefully that gets improved in the future. I noticed one before when I was walking downstairs. Right now it's not here. It looks perfectly fine. But before there was like a stone wall here, and I had to like walk through the wall. Let's go a little bit more. Yeah, you can see it doesn't really have any lag or anything.
Old Witcher's fast asleep.
Let's go ahead and skip some of the cinematics.
These lessons so...
Yeah. Yep. Jeez. How many times do I have to... Bring up.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled it.
Vince.
Bring him up. I'll see you.
Yeah, so obviously this is all in-game. So we'll go ahead and we'll quit that. Let's try Cyberpunk. So while that's opening up, we can see the H-top monitor running over here. So, I mean, I've only given the machine about 16 cores. And this is running 32 of them, basically, on the machine. And I've given it about 32 gigabytes of RAM, and I have 64 gigabytes on the host itself. So, nothing too crazy right now. So now we're in Cyberpunk. Right now, this is running on ray tracing low. So if I check my settings, you can see it's ray tracing low right now. And it was about 45 FPS when I was running the ray tracing low benchmark. So let's see how it performs. Okay. There we go, right? So I could go and I could talk to him, but let me show you some other stuff. Let me go upstairs so you can see a little bit more of the environment. But you can see it's pretty smooth. Let's see, how do I get out of here? I think the entrance was over here too. Let me see, where was it? Did I come in through here? Might be here. Okay. Yeah, right, so Night City. It's pretty smooth. Yeah, I'm not really having any issues right now with this, so that's pretty good. Go ahead and quit the game, and then I'll open up a quick Terraria and a Baldur's Gate 3, and we'll wrap it up. Terraria should load up pretty fast. Baldur's Gate 3, it's like when you start it up, it takes like a minute or two for it to kind of like load. I'm not sure why. But once you're in the game, it's pretty fast. Alright, I'm a character, I'm a FreeBSD character. Yeah, I mean, it's smooth. Like, I can't really complain. This is fully playable. No issues. Yeah, you can see there's no lag. Let's get out of that. And finally, let's finish it with Baldur's Gate. This might take a little bit to load. This part loads fine. It's like on the main screen. It's a little bit weird because you see the beautiful kind of scenery, but it just kind of like stays there for a while. And then it says, hey, like press any key to continue. Maybe it takes a few more seconds, and then once you pass that part, you can like start up the game and it'll be fine. But yeah, so not sure 100% about that, but hopefully that gets improved over time. So we'll see. But you can see like all the games that I've tried so far, they have been loading up perfectly fine, and for the most part they're playable. So this is the part that I'm saying. It kind of, like, you can see it's pretty beautiful. Like, you know, it's not crashing or anything like that here. But it kind of takes a little bit for it to display, like, the press the key to continue part. And then once you press the key, it'll take, like, a few seconds for it to get into the main screen where you get the Baldur's Gate 3, like, and it kind of pans down, and then you can load your game. So we'll wait a second here. So I'm not cutting anything. This is, like, real time, so you can see the actual performance as of, September 17, 2025, so it's for the record. Alright, so I say, yeah, still gotta wait a little bit. Okay, press any key to continue. I press it. Probably take a few more seconds for it to transition me to the main loading part. Should be almost there now. There we go. Right. And this kind of looks a little bit weird to me, but I'm not sure if that's how it's supposed to look like, because it's just been a while since I've opened up Baldur's Gate 3. But like I would think it was in there. Yeah, there we go. It took a little bit of time for that. Anyways, we'll press continue. This should be pretty fast now. Oh, that actually ended up crashing, I guess, right there. Well, we're doing a live, so let's try it again. But yeah, so you can see, like, most of the games open to fine. Let's see if this opens up. This is the first time this has actually crashed like that. So I'm a little bit surprised. But it's okay. We're putting it for the record for now. But at least the entire virtual machine didn't crash, so I'm pretty happy about that. Like, I thought the whole machine died or something, but this is it's good that it didn't. Alright, we need to wait again. Well, while that's doing that, we can see the performance here again. It's definitely not using 100% of the cores or anything like that. There's plenty of room. Right now I'm using 36.7 gigs at a 63.1 gigabyte. So there's plenty of space for like my Sing thing, my Plex, the Apache server, like for my blog and all the type of stuff to run. Obviously plenty of space for the host operating system as well. And plenty of space for the virtual machine. For actually, you could run multiple virtual machines for sure. I mean, I'm using 0K out of 128 gigabytes of swap memory, so you have that as well. Yeah, there's just plenty of available resources on this machine. So now we have the press any key to continue. I'll press that again. And let's see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't crash again on the load. Like I said, this is like the first time that I've experienced the Baldur's Gate or, the Baldur's Gate kind of like crashing like that. But yeah, and you could also try rebooting the host as well and make sure that, you know, there's not something weird going on there. So let's go ahead, press continue, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Come on, Baldur's Gate 3, you could do it. You can open up. There's plenty of resources for you. 75%, 100%. Server shutting down. Like, why would there's no server? That's weird. I've never experienced that before. There is no server. Like, is it running like a local host server or something like that for it to connect to? Okay. That was weird. But anyways, yeah, you can see we're finally in. And you can see the performance there. Yeah, it's not safe for kids. I'm gonna have to mark this video as not for children. Actually, all my videos are already now marked for kids. Let's skip that. Yeah, you can see. Let's go ahead. We'll attack this person here. You go over here. Actually, end my turn. You go over here. And you can zoom in. End the turn. Over it. There we go. Yeah, but you can see performance is really good right now, actually. Yeah, no issues. Other than the crash that happened. But anyways, hopefully y'all found this interesting. I'm really happy. There's so many years that I've been trying to get a GPU pass-through solution to work. I thought it was going to be on Linux, honestly. For a moment, I thought it was going to be on Windows with like a Hyper-V Windows 10 setup, and I couldn't get it to work. So for it to be FreeBSD to be the first operating system where I was able to get this to work, and it was actually pretty easy, actually. Like the FreeBSD stack, it just makes sense. Like all the parameters for Beehive make sense. Like it's just extremely easy to get it working for the most part. Extremely easy. But yeah, anyways, have fun, everyone. Stay safe. Peace.